Today's episode is for every parent listening, especially mothers. Whether you are a single mother, a widow raising children, or a wife with children, different journeys, different responsibilities, but one shared calling: we are parents. And today I want us to talk honestly about a belief that sounds loving on the surface but quietly damages families over time. The belief that good parents must sacrifice their dreams because of their children. Let me say this gently but clearly. Losing yourself is not parenting. Abandoning your purpose is not love. This conversation is not about selfishness. It's about wisdom. It's about balance. It's about legacy. And yes, this is a learning journey for all of us. So let's begin. Reason number one why parents should not sacrifice their dreams because of their children is that parents are the foundation of a child's life. Children are built on the emotional, mental, and spiritual foundation of their parents. When a parent abandons themselves, their goals, growth, and identity, the child grows on unstable ground. Let me paint a real life picture. Imagine a mother named Maria. Maria is a single mother with young children. Life is hard, money is tight, time is limited, and Maria has a dream. She wants to become a nurse. Instead of quitting her dream, Maria decides to take one class at a time, not because it's easy, but because she understands something important. Her children watch her study at the kitchen table. They see her tired but not defeated. They see her struggle but not give up. Now imagine the opposite. If Maria had said, I can't dream anymore because I have children, her children would have grown up watching frustration, resentment, and limitation. But because she chose growth, her children learned resilience. The Bible says a wise woman builds her house. Proverbs 14. 1. You cannot build a strong house by tearing yourself down. When parents grow, children stand on solid ground. Now let's move gently into the next reason because this one builds directly on the first reason. Number two, why parents should not sacrifice their dreams is that parents are a child's first role model. Before teachers, before pastors, before society, children learn adulthood by watching you live it. When a child sees a parent still learning, still growing, still believing, they learn courage. When a child sees a parent give up, they learn limitation. Parents don't need to be perfect, they need to be alive. Children don't need wealthy parents, they need hope filled parents. Your life teaches even when you say nothing. Now, here's where things begin to quietly turn harmful if we are not careful. Reason number three why parents should not abandon their dreams is that unfulfilled parents begin living through their children. This is where things get dangerous. When parents stop pursuing their own dreams, they often place that burden on their children, sometimes without realizing it. The child becomes the dream, the child becomes the hope, the child becomes the pressure. I once saw a post that broke my heart. A 26-year-old mother posted a picture of her 2-year-old son and wrote, This is my hope. This is my future. At 26, she had already given up on herself. She placed the weight of her entire future on a toddler. That is not love, that is pressure. Children are not born to fix our regrets. A healthy parent should be able to say, even if my children never help me in the future, I will still be okay. That freedom allows children to breathe. The Bible says, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. Children have their own God given purpose. Parents are guides, not replacements for destiny. Now let's talk about what happens when children start becoming who they were created to be. Reason number 4 why sacrificing your dreams harms families is that it creates resentment when children choose differently. Children grow, they think independently, they choose their own path. But when a parent has attached their unfulfilled dreams to a child, independence feels like betrayal. Resentment begins to grow not because the child failed, but because the parent never healed their own lost dot. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6, not the way you wished you had gone. Children should never feel guilty for becoming themselves. Now let's address a mindset that is rarely spoken about honestly. Reason number 5 why parents should not sacrifice their dreams is that children should never be your future financial plan. Some parents say, I couldn't build myself because I had children, but my children will become doctors, lawyers, or engineers and take care of me. This mindset is destructive. Children are not retirement plans, they are human beings. Forcing children into careers for your security destroys both relationship and purpose. A good parent asks, what gifts did this child come into the world with? Not, what can this child become for my benefit? The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Proverbs 13:22. Inheritance is not just money, it is mindset, stability, and example. Now let's talk about what this does inside families. Reason number 6 why parents should not abandon their dreams is that living through children creates favoritism and sibling rivalry. Some parents turn their children into competition. One becomes the favorite, another becomes the disappointment. Parents create division to maintain control. This damages siblings for life. Instead of unity, you raise long term enemies. Love should never be transactional. Children should never compete to carry a parent's unfulfilled life. A parent's legacy should unite, not divide. And now we come to the final reason, one that speaks directly to generations. Reason number 7 why parents should not sacrifice their dreams is that abandoned dreams create generational poverty of the mind. Poverty is not only financial, it is mental, it is spiritual. When parents give up on life, children grow up afraid to try. No confidence, no resilience, no vision. Generations pass down survival instead of purpose until someone stands up and says, it ends with me. I will not pass down limitation. I will not pass down fear. I will not pass down giving up before starting. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. A parent who grows raises children who believe growth is possible. A biblical example, Mary, the mother of Jesus. Mary understood her assignment. She did not live through Jesus. She did not limit Jesus. She did not control his calling. At the wedding in Cana, she said, do whatever he tells you. She knew her role was stewardship, not ownership. That is powerful motherhood. Loving your children does not require losing yourself. The greatest gift you can give your children is a parent who is alive, growing, purposeful, fulfilled. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Proverbs 31:28, that blessing comes from example, not abandonment. If this episode spoke to you, subscribe to the Blessed Mother Show. New episodes upload twice weekly. And leave a comment below and tell me, what dream do you need to revive, not abandon for the sake of your children? because this is a learning journey for us all, and I am truly honored to walk it with you